and welcome back. So we are set to holiday at home this summer. Sorry, getting confused with some camera tennis. We are getting set to holiday at home this summer, but luckily we live in one of the most beautiful countries in the world, so it shouldn't be too hard to find a cracker of a holiday.
Fáilte Ireland have just launched their new campaign, Make a Break for It, to showcase Ireland's top staycation spots. Mum of two and a bit, Suzanne has been hunting for some gems that would work for all of the family. Hello again, lovely lady.
Hi.
Now, we did say congratulations to you before.
Yeah.
Congratulations, how are you
My
feeling?
bit is here.
Your bit. 2.5.
Yeah.
But all is good with you?
Yeah, I'm great. Thankfully, all is well, yeah.
And you are well placed to chat to us today about staycations because you're just back from a little trip around Ireland. You're saying it's actually really important to do your research, first of all.
Yeah, I love this. I love this Make a Break for It campaign because, do you know what? It's like, it is that thing that we're excited that we can go and explore. We can leave our 20-kilometre radius and we can go and see the country. But for me, I find that slightly terrifying. Like, I'm a dub, therefore the furthest I ever go maybe is Arklow. Like, that's as good as we get in my house. And then we travel abroad or whatever. So for me, the first tip I'd have for you is have a good look around. We have incredible hotels, B&Bs, guest houses, glamping, camping, you name it, right the way across the country. You've got plenty of time now. Get online and have a little look because there's loads of prices there. We talk about prices a lot, but there's lots of value to be had once
There
you
is
do your
value.
research. Yeah.
And in terms of booking, do you book through an agency or do you book direct? Where do you get the best value?
For me personally, like we went to Lahinch last week, we went straight to the hotel. We just said, look, these are the dates we have. We're a little bit flexible. What have you got? What is the best price that you have that you can get us sorted out with that? And the guys in the Lahinch hotel looked after us and did it that way. And I think that's what happens. You know, all the way across the country, they're looking forward to seeing you. They want to welcome you in their doors.
Yeah.
So have a conversation with them, see what's there and see what works for you and your family and budget-wise what you can afford.
Well, we've got plenty of places to highlight today.
Yes.
It is interesting what you were saying there, Susie, just about, I think, Irish people, when they have a love of a place, be it Galway or down south in Kerry or up in Donegal, they tend to go back year after year, because it is lovely to have a sense of familiarity. But actually, as you mentioned, travelling around to the spots you wouldn't think of, perhaps Lough Derg, for example.
Oh my God,
the dream.
The heart of the heartland. It's just incredible. Lough Derg is amazing. Always reminds me of my next door neighbour because they used to go on pilgrimages there.
Likewise.
Yeah, exactly. You're on. I know that well. But the likes of going on Killaloo, like a river cruise. So you can jump on board to a river cruise. The whole family can safely travel. No matter what the weather is, you can go all the way right the way around Killaloo and have a look. You see a bit of Clare as well in there. So, or you can have a Shannon cruiser. So you're taking in one of the most iconic rivers in our country, right in the middle of our heartlands. So there's loads to do there in terms of river cruises, be it that you're going to rent your own cruiser, or if you just want to have a day out and a lovely activity, that's a great one for you as well. Then another place to hit within the beautiful hidden heartland is Lough Key Forest. Now this is for your kids and your family members or your couples that are into zip lining. Now personally, me hanging out of a tree is just more to go and retrieve a child. It's not for an activity purpose, but in terms of if you want an adventure holiday and something really exciting, Lough Key Forest is a gorgeous place to go if you want to go and walk, leisurely hike, do anything like that. But if you want a little bit of activity in there as well, they have zip. Now they're terrifying, but like terrifyingly brilliant.
But terrifyingly cool, exactly.
Yeah, no, absolutely, really cool.
Like
so that's Lough Key Forest. And speaking of that, staying within the heartlands as well, Bay Sports. This looks amazing.
Now, this is in Athlone, and I know it because I've been to it a few times. It is a water park. Well, it's for all ages, but definitely it brings out the big kid in you.
Yeah.
But be warned, you'll be knackered.
Oh, really?
It's full-on activity. You are climbing massive inflatables and then just plunging into the water.
So they're incorporating inflatables and mythology. What more do you need on a staycation in Ireland? So they have the biggest water park but full of inflatables in the country. There's, as you say, for every age group, there's so much for you to do. It's really, really safe. And it's one of those things I always look at and go, will they be asleep really, really quickly? Because that's what I'm really into. It's like, will they go asleep early? Will they be tired? And will they have had a really fun, active day? So yeah, I'm really into that one. So that's Bay Sports and Athlone in our heartlands.
Can I ask you, with things like Bay Sports, do you need to book ahead? So let's say you've based yourself somewhere. Should you have your itinerary full? Because there is something lovely about going on holidays and thinking, oh, do you know what, we'll just take it as it comes. But with so many people around the country choosing to stay at home, I presume many of them are booked up.
So what we did as well, actually, when we travelled to Lahinch last week, is that I looked at everywhere we were going. And you'll see with all of these places, I looked online. Firstly, I wanted to know what their COVID measures were. So what have they got in terms of health and safety? What are the restrictions that are in place? How many people are they letting in? And then also, do I need to book in advance? So a lot of places will say, yes, come and book in advance so you're not disappointed. Also, so they know how many people are there to keep within those regulations. So it's always good, I think, to do a little bit of research, as we said, and book in advance if you can. If you kind of last minute, give them a bell. and say, look, we're thinking it's a family of 4, family of 6, we're thinking of coming down today. Can you facilitate us so that you're not disappointed when you get there? Your kids
it's
just
old
looking
school to
through.
actually pick up the phone, but it's probably sometimes to your advantage. And
I mean,
you
I
could
don't
get
like
the
ringing
best
people,
deal.
Aidan. I don't see any reason in speaking to them. I'm like, if I can't send them a
If I can't
WhatsApp,
WhatsApp
but
you.
do pick up the phone.
Okay, from the hidden heartlands to the wild Atlantic way.
Oh, yeah. I fell in love last week, to be honest with you. Now, I didn't make it as far as Kerry, but Kerry, other than me wanting to be the Rose of Tralee, it's just, you know, we talk about Kerry a lot. I was robbed. I never made it that far. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying to you is Kerry is an absolutely gorgeous place. But doing my research, I came across the Reeks District. Have you heard of this place? So, do you know what? We've been out and we've been walking and we're back running and we're getting active. If you head to the Reeks District, you can go and do all of those activities
like
as
a painting there,
Isn't it incredible? Like seriously, this is in Ireland, and I know we say it, but like hail, rain or shine, once you have the right gear on you, you're good to go. But the Reeks District is incredible in the sense that you can go surfing on Inch Beach, you can head off and go golfing, you can go and do some cycling, you can, like, there's so many different activities that you can head along and do, all within the beautiful kingdom of Kerry, and that backdrop as well. Like, Kerry is just one of the most beautiful places, and again, a plethora of like B&Bs, guest houses, hotels, all there, all within budget that you can go and stay. And that Reeks District for me was a real find, because I was like, oh, Kerry's kind of, you know, one of a few things, like, but whereas this is just a brilliant place.
And you can go surfing an Inch as well. Would it be
Inch
really cruel
Beach.
to book your children into a camp when you're...
Oh, I wouldn't say
holidays?
so. No. I'm like,
And everyone gets a
everything
break.
I go is like, what's your age limit? When do you start taking them? Not at all. Your kids love it. We saw them surf.
They would love that, yeah.
Absolutely.
So definitely Reeks got your vote anyway.
Yeah, and you can go cycling, go on cycling tours around as well for them.
Dingle Town is fab.
Dingle, well, like, other than the dolphin, it has a lot to offer, because we do. But seriously, when we talk about Dingle, we go, oh, God, but it has so much more. The thing that really caught my eye with Dingle was electric bikes.
Okay.
Now, I'm all for a bike tour, but I'll be honest, if it's electric and I don't have to do a lot, I'm into it. So Kane'S pass on an electric bike, taking in some of the most beautiful sights of Dingle all the way along with a bit of work, just a little. Then you've got your bit of electricity
amazing, because
to go.
often, you know, if you holidayed in Kerry and around the Kerry Way and places like that, the Ring of Kerry, I should say, when you'd go to Kane'S Pass, you could only ever drive it.
Yes.
Now you can go on a bike.
Yeah, very much so. So this is the thing. And again, everything has moved along so much. Maybe because we holidayed when we were younger. Ireland is a very different place, and everything is very accessible now for every different type of family. So again, find out what works for you. You could jump on a boat and go over to the Blasket Islands as
That
well,
would be
which
something I'd love to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Never been.
Another gorgeous place, another place to go and see, and a lovely afternoon. And they have said as well, just in terms of weather, they're, you know, because the boats are fairly much able to sail pretty much every day. So give them a shout again, see what's available that day. And again, of course, you have Valentia Island down there. Like, we have so much within our country that we can take in and head and visit and see. There's so many activities. And like Laura, we were saying, when you're here and you're staying in Ireland, look, it is a busy holiday. And, you know, all you're doing is just transporting your house really to where you're going to stay with the kids. And you're bringing the welly boots, and you're bringing the raincoats, and you're bringing the swimsuits.
No baggage fees, though.
Yeah. Our
Handy
car,
enough.
honestly, if you had seen the boot of our car last week, we had everything heading to Lahinch. But you know what? It's Walter Ireland are saying, get out, make a break for it, do. Get out and see our country, because I promise you, well, I'm an addict now. This is it. Like, wait, you see, no, I won't be hiking.
And what do you say to people who are put off by the uncertainty of the weather?
Well, look, that's it. Look, if you're going to stay in Dublin, it's going to rain. If you're going to stay in Galway, it's going to rain. It doesn't matter. What is it? You just have bad clothing, not bad weather. So, like that, we had raincoats, we had welly boots, they had their sun slippers or their sandals, and they had their swimsuits.
Not to mention
everything.
the food around the country.
Oh, the food is on such a high level in this country. It has been for years.
It has been,
but it's getting better and better.
And when you discover it, when you get to see what is around our country, like, and again, I have to say, the hospitality in this country is unbelievable. It is exceptional, especially when you're travelling with families. We fear bringing our kids, and nothing is a problem. Come in, relax, enjoy, and let them enjoy it, and you enjoy it.
Okay.
So get out.
Now,
Make
I want
a
to
break
go
for
on
it.
holidays. Thank you, Sue.
You can come with us. I'll put you in the boot. I'll bring a booster seat for you.
Suzanne,
No
as
worries.
always, loads there.
Yeah.
Looking forward to doing some research later. Thank you. Now, if you'd like more information on Ireland's top staycation spots, head over to discoverireland.ie.
Now, still to come, homemade bagels for lunch, and Munster and Ireland prop John Ryan tells us about rugby's big restart. Stay with us. We're live until 11.